Cross your fingers. You're up. Good morning, everyone. Today is Tuesday, June 25th, 2024. It's now 10 a.m. We're here for the regular session of the Hunt County Commissioners Court. This time I'll call the meeting to order and ask Commissioner Martin to lead us in prayer, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance to our flags.
Shall we bow? Our most gracious Heavenly Father, we thank you for the gift of life. We thank you for allowing us to come here and take care of the business of the community. May we do it in a righteous. Give us patience and understanding with each other as we make decisions. We thank you for everything that you have given to us. Please continue blessing this great country we live in. In Christ's name we ask all these things. Amen.
Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible. Thank you, everyone. We have Commissioner Hutchins, Monroe, Martin, and Harrison present. I'm Judge Stovall presiding over the meeting. Commissioners, you have the minutes from June 11th, 2024, regular session. I entertain a motion for approval.
So move.
Second.
Got a motion second. All in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed? Motion carries. Action item number 4, public testimony. Speakers are limited to 3 minutes and should conduct themselves in a civil manner. The Commissioners Court cannot take action on items not listed on the agenda in accordance with the Texas Open Meetings Act. Concerns will be addressed by county staff. They may be placed on a future agenda or addressed by some other course of response. Is it Corey and Susie? Greg? Oh, I'm sorry.
My name is Susie Miles. I came here last month. I live at 2776 Mallard Drive where they're building the Altura homes. I came here because our property was flooding then. Of course, we haven't had rain in several weeks, but the problem that we had is still there. We just don't have the flooding yet because it's dried up, of course. Altura did come out there and they did put down this, it was like a seed netting behind the house, scrape the ground a little bit, put this seed netting down. But at the end of this is just one big dirt berm. So really, we've just got a dam there now, which is going to sit behind my house. I did take my husband did take a photo. They didn't come out as clear. Can I bring these up?
Sure. That's fine. Yeah, that's just me.
The dirt part at the end of that grass, that seed net, is just a big pile of dirt sitting down there. So even if we did have the rains come in again, it's going to go nowhere because it's still not going to drain anywhere. I know that it's not on the agenda, but I'm really needing Altura to address these issues before they start building these houses back there behind us. Their lots back behind our house backs up to our fence. So one of my concerns is once they build these homes, say if they come in and they dig that out deeper, and these people don't want this incline in their backyard and they decide they want to fill that in, there's nothing permanent back there. There's not a fix to this. It's just a temporary kind of quieting down the neighborhood fix. So I don't know what I need to do to maybe get this put on the agenda, maybe have somebody from Altura address these issues. We don't seem to get answers from Altura, so we're really counting on the county to help us out with this. I don't know if the county has to sign off on this homes being built back there, the grading. Part of our problem, I know, is because they filled in the pond, and of course, all that water ran into the pond. So I don't know where this water's supposed to go once we start getting the rains again. So what do we need to do to get this addressed? I don't know what our next step is.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Daniel, Ryan answer, or can I answer some of what's going on?
Yeah.
We have met with Altura, and they have designed, or in the process of designing, Brian, you may be more up to date, but they're gonna put a swale all behind all of your lots and turn it into, go under a culvert under one of the streets, Brian, is it correct?
Canvas back.
Canvas back, yeah. So, I don't know if the work's been done yet, but they've been doing engineering work on it, and we've looked at it. I think we've approved it as of a week or so ago, and
Right. The final plat itself was approved conditionally on completion of public improvements. Altura went in and cut a swale, a ditch down the backside of their lots, their new lots. That ditch is protected by a drainage easement. Of course, that drainage easement is on the final plat itself that'll be recorded. So that ditch is protected by that easement.
have they built it already?
Yes, and it is,
This may mean more to you than I'm not sure which way that's facing. You've been out there more than I have.
The northwest end.
so what you see in the picture here is from
Are
there.
you looking west in that picture, or?
Looking west.
Okay.
69 in the distance. You see the Curlex right there on the right side of the picture. The Curlex is what they put down to prevent erosion, stimulate grass growth and everything else to protect that dirt so that you don't have erosion. So what you're looking at here is the west end of the ditch. The ditch runs all the way to the east end of the block, and these folks live on the extreme west end of the block. The ditch runs all the way to the east end of the block, drains into the existing road ditch, and goes under in two different places on the east end, under Canvas back.
Okay,
So the water's flowing west to east for the majority of that block.
okay,
Now, there again, the new lots that Altura is creating, their drainage was engineered. So their lots were engineered to drain out to their roads. This ditch will not gather much, if any, water from their new lots. This is there specifically to try to drain the existing lots, the lots that they live in along with their neighbors. It was put in as an attempt to try to get their backyards to drain.
have we inspected it yet? Ditch?
The ditch, it's a ditch without running grades on it.
That's what I'm saying,
It's hard to say.
we ought to get out there and shoot some grades on it and make sure it's draining.
Well, I can certainly request Altura to provide me with some
Yeah.
topo information on that ditch.
Okay. All right, thank you. Is it,
Is there any way that you can meet us at our house so we can walk that back there with you?
That would be more of something that you'd probably need to contact Altura, since I would just be.
why don't you coordinate it and see if you can get that done?
Capacity as an inspector, so.
Yeah, why don't you coordinate that if you can? You can keep that if you need it.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Does anybody else wish to speak? Daniel, anybody online? No. All right, being none, I'll close the public testimony. No old business, new business. Commissioners, you have the consent calendar. Entertain a motion for approval.
So move.
Second. I do have one question.
Okay?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Under number 2, what's the location of that?
I'm not sure. Jess is off today, so,
You know, Brittany, by chance?
That's on
Yeah.
3023. That's in Quinlan.
How about we want to pull that to the next court and just approve item 1?
Well, why don't we just, withdraw the motion in the second and let's, table that till later. Brittany, can you see if you can find out what that answer is, and then we'll come back and do it later in the meeting? All right, action item 2B, sorry, approval of accounts payable.
I make a motion, we pay the bills.
Second.
Got a motion second, all in favor say aye. All opposed? Motion carries. Approval of line item transfers.
Make a motion to approve line item transfers.
Second?
Second.
Got a motion and second, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Approval of budget amendments.
Make a motion to approve budget amendments.
Second?
Got a motion second, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passes. Approval of payroll and personnel.
Make a motion to approve payroll and personnel. Second.
Got a motion second, all in favor say aye. All opposed? Motion carries. Action item number 1, the annual road report for commissioners' precincts in Hunt County. Entertain a motion for approval.
So moved. Second.
Got a motion second, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Action item number 2, the sheriff and constable's fees with no changes from last year. Entertain a motion for approval.
So moved. Second.
Got a motion second, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Action number 3, the general certificate for Blue Bonnet Multifamily Housing Project located in Ennis, Texas. The North Texas Central Housing Finance Corporation approved the issuance of the bonds. Commissioners, this is a project that was approved several years ago. It's been in interim construction. This is just going from interim to permanent financing for that project. So I'd entertain a motion for approval.
So move.
Second.
Got a motion second, all in favor say aye. All opposed? Motion carries. Action item number 4, the TCDRS retirement option rates. Commissioners, you've looked at it. Anybody got any questions or opinions about what to go forward with? Being none, I'll entertain a motion that we approve the proposed rate with no changes to the plan.
So move.
Second.
Got a motion second, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Action number 5, appoint Judge Stovall as the primary member of the Regional Transportation Council for the 24 through 26 term, and Commissioner Stacy of Rockwall County will be the alternate member of the Regional Transportation Council for the same term. Commissioners, I think y'all are all aware of it, that we share a board slot with Rockwall County. I think all the other counties that are larger, at least, they have 2 representatives. Some larger cities have a representative, but we share one with Rockwall. When this started, they alternated every other term where Rockwall would have the primary member of the board for 2 years, and then the Hunt County would have it. The last time, Dennis Bailey has been a commissioner in Rockwall for a number of years, and he's actually leaving the term a little bit early. He's not serving, he will not be serving after the end of his term, but he's served 4 years. If those that were here can remember, Rockwall County judge had asked if they could continue for the second term, another term, because they were right in the middle of building all the bridge work across Ray Hubbard. So we said that was okay since they were in the middle of it, and I said, but we get it for 4 more years after that. So that's the agreement. The current county judge knows that's the agreement. So I or somebody from this committee, our court, will be serving for 4 years on the Regional Transportation Council. So I entertain a motion for approval.
So moved.
Second.
Got a motion second, all in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed? Motion carries. Action number 6, discuss and possibly take action on the upgrade of our Encode financial software. Commissioners, it's my understanding that Encode, our current accounting software, is going to quit being serviced at the end of '25, I believe. And it's going to take 18 months to get it upgraded. So we need to get on the agenda and get something started so that we can get that upgrade before we lose continued service on that Encode program. So I know I don't know much about Brittany. If you've seen the demo on the new one, I've been hearing about a little bit of it. Or Mary, either one of y'all want to speak to it?
We can both, I think, speak to it. I'll speak to my portion of it with payroll and HR, and Mary can speak to the general ledger. I haven't sat through a demo. It was I was told that demos were presented years ago, and it was turned down and everything with the previous auditors, I think 3 auditors ago. This is just something that our system is working. It's just like your cell phone, just need to upgrade the operating software. So they will continue to support Encode 9, but they will not be creating anything new. There will be no updates. There will be nothing that we will have what we have from here on out. So we had discussed with Brandon, Mary, and I, the initial upgrade to Encode 10. They do have 11. This will just at least get us a step up to where we need to be. The payroll software will then be able to integrate with our timekeeping software, TimeClocks Plus, which means that where we're doing manual entry at this point, we'll do electronic entry, and we'll have we'll import all of those times right directly to our payroll software. We won't have to manual enter. So there are some positives to that. Like I said, I can only speak to my part. I know Mary has done some research on the financial side as far as general ledger, accounts payable. But in my opinion, it's a good thing to get us at least moving in the right direction. And when talking with Brandon, as far as growth is concerned, we feel like 10 or keeping on Encode 10 or even going to the upgrade of 11 and the possibility of a few years down the road could get us at least to a population of 200,000, should still support us and everything whenever I ask that question.
Mary, you got any comments, or?
All right, I totally agree with everything that Brittany just said. It's long overdue. I'm excited about it. Audit's going to look at starting plans and procedures off of what we learn on it. So it's 18 months out, so it's not an overnight thing. So people have time to adjust to this, but it's long overdue. And I think everybody's getting excited about the opportunity, so.
And in the interim, as we wait on our waiting list, we will be able to, as far as, I think when we spoke with the Tyler representatives, that we'll be able to have test environments where we can then work in the software in those and work with it before we actually go live on that. So we'll have plenty of opportunity for training and test.
Will it get us to the 19th century?
I hope so. I hope so. And Mary and I both agree that even our system on 9, that we don't use it to the best of its what it can even offer. So we're excited for the option of 10 to even be able to expand on what we have now and just use it. I think that we used a very kind of dumbed down portion of our system right now. So we're ready to expand our knowledge on our software and let it do more for us.
Okay. Brandon? You want to add something to the party on Encode, please, sir? On one leg?
My physical therapy ran along this morning. So basically, we need to upgrade because they're going to end support on our current system January 2026 is what I was told. It's going to take 18 months to get this one up and running, the new one. The biggest thing is it's going to be a lot faster, especially when people have to work from home. Because right now we have to connect through a VPN client just to make it work. The new version is going to be a web-based. It's going to be still going to be a cloud-based, but there's no VPN connection that you have to connect to, and that immediately slows it down when you have to go through a VPN. We will be able to integrate more.
Aaron, well, you got a speaker up there, or is it?
Yeah, it's on there. It's just raise it up a little bit or something.
Does it go this high?
Yeah.
There we go.
That's
Can you hear me now?
Okay, thank you.
Where was I? Oh, so the newer software, for one, it'll meet all the security requirements that we have for accessing it remotely. But it'll also be able to integrate with other pieces of software. Did you talk about time clock?
Yes.
So yeah, it'll integrate with that. Mainly, it's just gonna be faster and better, because right now, the only reason we went to the current version we have now is because of COVID, so that people could work from home, which slowed it down for everyone else who's in the office, because it works the same whether you're in the office or at home right now over a VPN Parallels client.
Okay.
So I don't know, was there any other questions y'all wanted me to answer regarding that?
We're looking at the version 10. Brittany mentioned there's a version 11. Is there a reason why we're going to 10? And
There is, and this was just from talking with Encode. They said that the migration from 9 to 10 would be a lot smoother than from 9 to 11, less training for the people who are using it. It'd be a lot smoother transition, and when we do go to 11 or 12 in the future, it would be a little more streamlined as far as migrating to it.
How's the money work if, instead of going to 10, if we just jump to 11 or 12? Would it make it any cheaper on us if we,
I don't think it'll make it any cheaper on us.
so each one will be about the same for an upgrade?
I think that the biggest thing was making it easier for the users to be able to migrate to it a little easier without having to do completely retraining, like with the new software.
So we're looking at, one, are we going to eventually phase up?
Yes.
So I kind of agree with the judge there. Why not do it all at once rather than have to come back and visit it?
Oh, I mean, we can absolutely do that. I mean,
Just training will be
I don't
tougher.
see a problem. It's just, we've got so many other software upgrades going. I think it'd be kind of tedious for the users.
The reason I say that, all it's going to do is get more expensive every time. Everything else is going up, so I would think it would also. And I understand we need to try to move into it a little at a time, but if it's going to cost us that much more money, why not look at it to find out if we can go?
No, I mean, we absolutely can explore that. Going from 9 to 10 was Tyler Encode's recommendation, just because they've done so many of these migrations. They said this would be the easiest way to go about it. Go from 9 to 10 and then,
Yeah, but they're also going to reap benefits of having 2 to 3 stages versus 1.
well, one of the reasons why they said going from 9 to 10 instead of from 9 to 11 is because it's a quicker migration, and it's already going to take 18 months.
If we do 10 now, have they told you if it'll be 18 months before we can go to the next one up, or will
I
that be
have
the
not
same
asked that
problem?
question.
or-
I can surely ask that question. But keep in mind, I've been trying to get us to upgrade to this for 5 or 6 years. We would have already been on the newest version right now. If it,
Yeah, I understand. I understand.
What you're saying is basically, we've had enough time, we need to do something.
yes,
That's what you're saying.
yeah. Right now, we've got to early 2026. We've got 18 months. This migration will take 18 months. Now, if they say they can do 11 in the same time frame, and by all means, I mean, I'll get that
I
ball
don't think
rolling.
that's what staff's recommending, is it, Mary? Y'all want to go to 10 first? Yeah. I think staff wants to go to 10. That's fine. I just want us to keep moving. I don't want us to get 10 and get used to it and have to wait 18 months or 2 years to go to 11, and it takes us years to get there. At some point, we got to get to the best that they have as soon as we can. And so I don't have any problem approving it, but I would like the answer of if they can project going forward, what will be the time delays to upgrade as we go forward, so we can kind of plan for that. Especially if it's going to take 18 months for the next, we may really want to look to jump on to whatever you said the highest one is, 12, or,
Well, the reason for the 18 months now is because there's so many people trying to get off of 9 before 2026.
right?
So I guess there's lots of other counties that were,
Probably a lot of the smaller counties are like us, but we're growing so fast. I already commented, I think, to Mayor Brittany, that we're growing so fast, we're gonna get to 200 pretty soon, and I don't think it'll be in the next 4 or 5 years, but they're saying we could be there by 2030. I'm hearing people say, and they're projecting 2030. I hope not. I hope we don't grow that fast, but, we need to be ready in case we do, so I would like for us to, I hope the court agrees, we need to expedite it up as fast as we can. Let them get trained on it, and then we need to be talking about going up to the next one. If it's gonna take 18 months, we need to go ahead and order it when we get up on this one, so we'll be ready in 18 months.
Brandon,
Sir.
this is a Parallels product. Did you even say that earlier?
correct. Right now, Encode 9 is working on Parallels.
So regardless, how often do they put out new versions? How often should the court, if you have an answer, we should be doing these upgrades?
We should have been doing them every time they came out.
Yeah, I mean, we should have been. Honestly, I don't know what Tyler Technologies' timeline is for upgrading the software. 10's been around for 5.
The parallel part, wasn't that just to get to the house, though? That
Yeah,
has
so-
nothing to do with Encode, right?
Yeah, Parallels is the VPN client that's installed on the PC to allow a secure connection to their data center where the data is housed.
So they don't Encode doesn't necessarily put out a new version on a regular.
Parallels will go away. There will be no more VPN connection, because right now you log into Parallels, and then the way we have it set up in the background, it logs into Encode. So really, there's 2 logins right now. We just have it streamlined where you only see one login. No more VPN if we upgrade. It's web-based. It'll be fully secured.
All right, anybody else got a question? Thank you, Brandon. Thank you for scooting up here. 6 more weeks? 5 more weeks, all right. All right, commissioners, entertain a motion for approval.
So move.
Second?
Got a motion second, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Action number 7, the request seeking permission from Hunt County to cross County Road 1101 with Lake Ralph Hall Pipeline. Garney Construction will be crossing the road following the attached construction details. The access road will be rerouted during the utility crossing utilizing proper TxDOT detour signs. Construction will take roughly 3 days with the road detour in place. Garney Construction will notify residents of the road closure in advance under normal stipulations in Precinct 1. Any questions? Mark, you got any comments? Daniel, you?
Last 3 crossings in my precinct, so that's good news.
All right, entertain a motion for approval.
So moved, and Daniel, is it appropriate to approve items 7, 8, and 9? That would be for County Road. Together, it's the same request for County Road 1101, 1108, and 1125. Exact same wording.
Yeah, you can do that, you just have to put it all in the motion.
Okay, I make a motion to approve items 7 through 9.
All right, got a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Action number 10, the upgrade of approximately 684 feet of County Road 4203 from dirt to rock in Precinct 4. Money is in escrow.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Action item number 11, a replat of Lot 3 of Webb Acres in Precinct 4. Brian, you want to brief us?
Fairly simple replat. They're dividing one lot into 2. This plat was actually originally approved by the city of Greenville since it was in their ETJ prior to the ETJ turnover. So, but meets all county requirements.
All right, any questions before we have a public hearing? This time I'll open it up to any public comments. Anybody here wishing to speak for or against the replat of Lot 3 of Webb Acres, please come forward, state your name. Daniel, anybody online? Being none, I'll close the public hearing. Commissioners, entertain a motion for approval.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Got a motion second, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? The motion carries. Thank you, Brian.
Revisit that one.
Hey, Judge,
Okay,
I think Brittany just gave you
yes,
number 2.
yes,
Your Honor,
yes.
on the map, it's on our inventory and stuff like that. It's down 751 to 3622 down by Finstead. On a regular map, it's not shown to be, it doesn't even have a name, but it is on the inventory and our mapping with the county. It's a county road.
So it's on, this is County Road 3623.
Yes, yes. But it's not on the regular map. It's on our inventory map.
Okay,
Yes.
so it's not a maintained road, is that what you're saying?
Yes, it's a county maintained road.
But it's not on our inventory?
It is on our inventory.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right, we'll go back to the consent calendar, and we'll do them one at a time. Entertain a motion to approve consent calendar number 1.
Second?
Got a motion second, all in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed? Motion carries. Action item 2 should have read the request for permission to bore 2262 6 17-inch by 30-inch HH, install 1 2x3 HH, 3 11 by 11 by 16 drop boxes, 2,262 foot of 1 1¼ inch duct along County Road 3623 for fiber placing and splicing in Precinct 3 under normal stipulations. Entertain a motion for
So
approval.
move.
Second.
Got a motion second, all in favor say aye. All opposed? Motion carries. All right, anybody else have anything? Anybody else wish to speak to the court? Being none, I'll entertain a motion to go in executive sessions under items 1 through 4.
So move.
Second.
Got a motion and a second, all in favor say aye. All opposed? Motion carries. We're in executive session at 10:32. Thank you, Brittany.
You need to keep that.
Yeah, probably to get, you need it back?
I was gonna put it back in Jessica's stuff,
Okay,
unless you need to keep it.
no, that's fine.
Brittany, that's the one we looked at the
We're live, Judge.
All right, it's 11:41, we're back in regular session. Daniel, is there any comments online? Okay, is there anything else before the court today? Being none, I entertain a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Got a motion and a second, all in favor say aye. All opposed? We're adjourned. 11:42. Thank you, everyone.